This next calypsonian is a seasoned performer. Every year he gives us meaningful lyrics that leave a lasting effect on the thought process. He is Sugar Aloes. Here he is performing in Brooklyn with Nobody Loves Nobody.
Ding, 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 la, ding, ding. Ding, 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 la, ding, ding. Ding, 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 la, la, ding. Hey girl, you look so lovely, and I'm madly in love with you. She said, don't mind, I'm on the streets here. I don't know what you want to do. No, don't feel that I'm shabby. Not because I love dirty, but let me explain you, mister. I'm not really a hustler, but if you really want to make it with me, please don't tell me that you love. I'm sorry, because love don't love anybody. Everyone keeps cutting each other's throat. In this concrete jungle we live in, the episode is good as she wrote. Cause you can tell how I feel when I'm hungry. You do not feel the depression that I feel when I'm broke. My so-called friends, they're just watching and laughing. They won't stretch a helping hand, I swear they have stroke. That's how I know love. She said love, nobody loves nobody. Day, la, day, 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 la, day. I say, baby, you must believe me, because what I'm saying is true. She said, mister, just pass the money and then do what you want to do. Boy, I was living so happy. Yes, I once had a family, but my friends then put me on a scene, introduced me to this thing called cocaine. Now I find myself in difficulty, searching for help only to find there's nobody, because love don't love anybody. Everyone keeps cutting each other's throat. In this concrete jungle we live in, the episode is murder she wrote. Cause you can tell how I feel when I'm lonely. Many times I just have to get up and go and roam. No one could tell how you feel when you lose your family, especially when your house no longer a home. That's how I know love. She tell me love, nobody loves nobody. She say, if I tell you this story, when you hear it your ears would spark. But my husband, he was very wealthy. Yes, we was living in Leslie Park. But poor heart, he didn't know a thing about these drugs I was using. And when he found out eventually, he took the children, then he divorced me. to sell my body because love don't love anybody. Everyone keeps cutting each other throat in this concrete jungle we live in.
Sugar Aloes looking into the mind of a cocaine addict in that one called Nobody Loves Nobody. Well, I took some time off to have a chat with the man himself, Sugar Aloes, a few weeks ago, and first mentioned to him that back in 1979, I remembered listening to an interview in which Sparrow was being featured, and Sparrow back then was running his Sparrow's Young Brigade Calypso tent. And Sparrow was then saying that he has a new bad in the tent who has a sweet voice. And that guy, his name is Sugar Aloes, and he put his faith in him. So I first asked Sugar Aloes if he felt that foresight by Sparrow paid dividends for him.
It did a lot because apart from everything else, I doing my work and working up my way in the satisfaction that would please, you know, the crowd and everything else. I think what he had done was like sort of launch me in a semi-final way, and it was up to me to do the rest. But apart from everything else, I held on and I tried to make it through. But there's a secret behind Sugar Aloes that nobody doesn't know.
Well, you could tell us on CultureShare.
Yes, I could. 1 minute. Jesse.
We're calling on Jesse. Well, we're in for a surprise here now.
This is my big secret.
Oh, yeah?
12 years now, my married wife, she's been my judge, first judge, and audience in everything that I compose and everything that I do. So this is the secret behind Sugar Aloes, this beautiful lady.
Aloes, you're a very laid-back performer with a sweet voice. And your music is one that is soothing to the ears. Now when you hear all these soca men jumping up and prancing up and getting on stage, like the Iowa George and the Ruthven George for that matter, do you sometimes tell yourself that, am I doing something wrong? Would I ever get on a major record label? Would a major record label really understand my kind of soca music?
To be honest, it don't bother me none. I'll tell you why. I think I have one of the greatest concepts where soca music is all about, right? Because the late great Cecil Humes, you may not have known this man,
Maestro.
He was known as Maestro. When he, together with Shorty, had invented soca, Shorty really improvised on soca. And I know that within their hearts, they never meant to eliminate lyrics where soca is concerned. All they wanted was a change of beat and a little speedier up on the music to make it a dancehall segment. I feel good and satisfied with the work I'm doing, and so far I am aware of the fact that I have produced a certain quality of soca music, and taken way back from Signs at the End of Times to Time, Love Being Me, even this year's Nobody Loves Nobody. One has to be very deeply spiritually involved to quite understand what I'm doing and what I'm all about. Everybody can't be an Iowa George, everybody can't be a Sugar Aloes.
You see, that enforces the point that I was making to a friend of mine, that look at Sparrow, for instance. Sparrow is going to make a performance on Arsenio Hall pretty soon. Sparrow is not a soca man, he's a calypsonian.
He is a calypso.
If by singing through calypso he can reach as far as Arsenio Hall where millions will be seeing him, then do we really have to just jam and jump up and sing soca?
Okay, it brings back something that I was just talking to my wife a little minute ago. Life has a secret. So is everything else that you do in this world. And if you take up singing as a career, then there is a secret to it. And the secret is one little thing. Hold on to that one thing and make it work.
Perseverance.
Perseverance and endurance with a little faith. And it's going to happen for you.
Sugar Aloes, I enjoy talking to you because when I talk to a man who believes in what he's doing, it makes me happy. Keep the spirit of calypso high.
I would always try my best to do that. And one more thing I would like to say before you all come off is that I am very grateful for the job that you and Gentle Ben, especially Gentle Ben, has been doing, because I remember when he first started out, he was like alone. And he was there, and like I say, he hung on to that one little thing, and today it's working. Today I feel proud to see myself on CultureShare on a Saturday, channel 54, whatever we have. And I feel proud. I sit back, I look at the videos, and I feel good to see my culture has reached a TV station, all because of a man who believed that we could have done it. And that is Mr. Gentleman. Well, as you is concerned, I am very much grateful to have you here asking me these questions. In fact, I think you have been a con artist because you have known much more about me than I ever think you know about me. So I'm happy to be here with you guys, and Godspeed, and I hope that you go further with the endurance and the faith that you have in us.
Sugar Aloes on CultureShare. We'll be right back with a pioneer of the Calypso art form.
Yes! Do like me! Watch me! One more time!
In Barbados, Sunday morning come,